Now, a lot of our users have been using BricsCAD, so I will just introduce Damian Harkin to actually go through things fairly quickly. We said very limited time frame, just to tell those who don't know about BricsCAD.
Hi, I'm Damian Harkin. I'm in, next slide please, Jason. I'm in Geelong, and this is Jason Bourhill from Auckland, who is also selling BricsCAD now. So we're represented on both sides of the Tasman. Okay, so it's been 2 years since I've come and talked to you, and there's probably another 50 man-years of work has gone into BricsCAD. So a lot of new stuff going in. What is BricsCAD? It's just like AutoCAD. It's getting more and more like AutoCAD. It's $420. You can use it side by side in the office with AutoCAD, so we're not saying replace AutoCAD, but it's something where more people can have access to a CAD system. A few things we can cover. We can, the BricsCAD Classic can do 3D wireframe. It's got a Lisp language, so it's way more powerful than AutoCAD LT for a fraction of the price. Yeah. Okay. What I wanted to show you is some work that we've been doing with Optus. And Optus are happy for me to show their work. They draw, they have a GIS system that's got all of the fibre optic network for Australia, Spatial Net GIS, and they have a number of consultants that will be drawing a fibre cable that's going up your street. And so they extract information from the GIS into a DWG drawing, and they've been using AutoCAD map to do this work. And then the consultant will go and draw the new cable and the pits and the splices and everything that's going on. And it's drawn as polylines, just very simple drawings. But there's attribute data loaded on there, or extended entity data loaded on, saying that this is a cable and it's such and such, this duct belongs to Telstra and the lease ID is something or other. So once they've got all that set up, they will scrape the drawing, once it's approved, they will scrape that drawing back into the GIS system. And that way the consultants don't have to have access to the big spatial database, and they can do this work on AutoCAD. Well, I found out that they were doing this work on AutoCAD map, and I said, you're joking, you can do this in BricsCAD for $400. So I did a demo. Can you go back to the start of it? I did a demo program, and that's grown like topsy. Now they keep getting me to add functions to this program, and it's become my life. So what we're going to show is, first of all, this is the program I've written in NetCAD, and here we're working in AutoCAD, and he's selected a cable. It brings up all the data that they would want to fill in on that cable, and we want to change the ID of the cable. I'll call it 12DV9, just for something to call it. And we can save that drawing. It just puts up a banner there, so you could got like a placard showing what each thing is in the drawing. So if we save that drawing, and just as a demo, bring that up in BricsCAD. So yeah, so BricsCAD can read the same file. It's exactly the same file format. And this program that I've written runs in BricsCAD exactly the same as in AutoCAD. So we open up the drawing, can launch the program, looks the same. And again, we can click on that cable and open it up and read the properties, and I can get in and change it to something else. So for the users of this thing, it doesn't matter what the platform is. They might as well have the cheap platform because it does exactly the same job. And we've done a few other clever things in the program. We can do a bill of materials of the job, so they can count how many pits, how many kilometres of cable, how many ducts, all that sort of stuff. So they get this, and they can export that to an Excel spreadsheet or put it into a table in the drawing. And another thing they got us to do was to create a schematic of this drawing. So it's actually going to draw just a single line diagram showing the cable and all of the pits and ducts that it goes through, just laid out in a line. That's something that they need. It's ongoing. They keep asking me to do more things. So the point of all that is that's about 12,500 lines of Visual Basic code, and it works exactly the same in AutoCAD and BricsCAD. There's about 4 lines that are different that says if it's with AutoCAD, start up AutoCAD. If it's with BricsCAD, start BricsCAD. That's it. The same. The rest is all the same. Yeah. I'm going to hand over to Jason, and he can talk a bit more about the other things we put in the spreadsheet, in the slideshow. But that's all I wanted to show, really, that it's real, it's solid. Optus Consultants, Wallstrom's, IFNC, Daily International, there's a number of those people using it. And of course, we've got lots of surveyors and civil engineers as well, but I thought that might be something a little bit different to show you. Okay, thank you. Jason, take over.
All right. BricsCAD is, because it's cost effective, it can be used as your either your primary CAD package, obviously demonstrated by Damian. It's powerful enough to be used as a primary package, but it's also a very good support package. If your primary package is something, say, like 12D, it's a very good companion package. Other people that I deal with, they use things like AutoPipe for, say, pipe stress analysis. They use 12D as their mechanism for getting files in and out of that package, and also delivering it to their clients. And it's done with, because it's cost effective, it's done on a budget. So if you want to spend your money on other things, you've got those options. You can give CAD to everyone. Everyone in your organisation could have CAD. You could put that other money that you would be spending on the other package into training, getting your staff into a better position for actually doing the work. Run third-party applications, and there's a lot of third-party applications available, or put more money into your primary design package. Okay, it's powerful. In the area of graphics, it's been vastly improved with version 12. I mean, this is a very large image of Christchurch, and once the image is loaded, you can quite quickly zoom around and manipulate and work with the drawing. Okay, so that's just panning around in real time. It's very responsive. BricsCAD at the moment is only a 32-bit application, so it's doing that on a 32-bit operation. It's only on a 4 gig RAM machine. It's nothing particularly special, and it generally will work. Third-party applications. BricsCAD runs over 250 third-party applications. Many of these applications have been ported from AutoCAD. And an example was Path Planner. Path Planner is available for AutoCAD, MicroStation, and BricsCAD, and it works the same in all those platforms. Has the full set of customisation tools, scripts, Lisp, menus, VBA, and on. So it is a full package. If there's things that you want, you can ask for it. They'll give it to you. And finally, it has support. It has world-class support. This is a release notes for each version. Each version comes out, it will have a set of release notes on it, and you'll see up there it actually states what it's fixed. So there's a lot of transparency with BricsCAD. They're very open about what hasn't worked, what has been changed, what has been fixed, and it's a very easy way to acknowledge users in terms of raising issues.
And I particularly like that part that the money you get left over you can spend on 12D.
Thought you'd like
I thought he might.